Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Anthony here at the Breakout Daily. Thank you for tuning in. Today is New Comic Book Day, and I got to get some stuff that I ordered from my pull box. I also got some stuff from wandering around the shop, checking some things out. So I'm super stoked about some of the books I picked up today, and I want to share those with you. My local comic shop is AEGIS Comics of Alaska. I support these guys in what they're doing. They've got a great team there, and they're doing a lot of really cool things. So check them out. Their link is down below. What else do we got going? Yeah, we got some old books too. So new book stack, new old stack. So let's dive into some books. We're going to start off with this guy right here. I do have Skybound. There's Skybound number 5. I believe this is the A cover. Yeah, by Finch. And this, I believe, has some key moments in it. I'm not seeing it on here. 1 second. Let's switch over to a different app. Anyways, this is the Rick Grimes 2000 story. Pretty cool. I ended up picking up Skybound number 1. I got the A cover, and then I ended up getting a nice variant as well. 1 second, let's pull some information here. There's Skybound X. Yeah, so we're talking about number 5 here. This is the conclusion of Rick James's 2000 story. It says it right there. So the debut of an unknown new project by Robert Kirkman, The Walking Dead, and Jason Howard, Super Dinosaur, is also in this final issue of Skybound 10th Anniversary Special. So it's welcomed into the collection here. Like I said, I think I've only got Skybound X1 with a couple of variances, and now 5. So maybe I'll pick up the others along the way. Huge fan of Robert Kirkman. I'll catch up on the series when I get some time. Here's another cool book. I picked this up, because I'm a fan of the character. Casey Jones is one of my childhood favorite characters. I love what the guys did with The Last Ronin. I'm not current by any stretch of the imagination with any TMNT stuff, but like I said, The Last Ronin, I loved it. I bought I ended up buying all of the books in the series, and am still looking for a couple of those. So TMNT Best of Casey Jones. If I understood correctly when I was reading this, it is kind of a conglomeration of, it is. So Shades of Grey is a Casey Jones story. Look at that. I love this. Look at this, Eastman. That's pretty cool. So I believe this is just multiple stories. Yeah. The Unmentionable. So anyways, this was more of just a hobby thing. I like Casey Jones, the character. Thought it would be cool. Next one, not a huge horror fan. However, because all of these horror style books, this included, has been doing very well. Stray Dogs has done very well. Something's Killing the Children's very well. A Nice House on the Lake is doing pretty good. James Tynion or Tynion or however you pronounce his name, is doing pretty damn good right now, and he's pretty hot. So I started picking these up. I think I've got 2 and 3. I don't believe I have 1 at this time, but that's more of just a collectability thing. We have X-Men number 2. This is the Heritage variant by Lee Inihuka, or I always fuck his name up, sorry. Anyways, beautiful cover. As you know, huge X-Men fan. I've got 5 covers of the first. I only got 1 of that one for some reason. I thought I was getting 2, but maybe not. This next book is something I've been getting into. I've talked about it before. If you look over my shoulder, you probably can't see it too well, but right there, that's a limited Marvel print of Ghost Rider. Let's move over a little bit here. Oh, wrong way. We've got a Sean Anderson 1 of 100 limited print of Ghost Rider. And then one of those books, I think it's that book, is a Ghost Rider as well. Just a huge fan of the art style. Story's cool as well, but I just appreciate, for some reason, the art style. Anyways, Spirits of Vengeance, Ghost Rider. This, I believe, is the first appearance. Meet the two riders meet for the first time. And I could be wrong. Demon Rider and Ghost Rider. Anyways, I'm going to check this out and see what's kind of going on. There you go. Look at that. Bow. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyways, I'll kind of keep up to date with this to see what's going on. I feel like the MCU is going to bring Ghost Rider out soon enough. Next one, huge fan of the Black, White, and Blood books. I've got a #1 Wolverine Black, White, and Blood. 9.8. Love it. Now we've got Deadpool. So super stoked for this. I'm hoping to keep these copies pretty fresh because I would like to get a grade on. I'd like to get a grade on these. Got 2 copies, 2 different variants. Both are pretty cool. Right there. I like this. Riding a tank like a boss. The next one is Extreme Carnage Lasher. So this is a part of the series where they're rolling out all of these Carnage characters. It's pretty cool. And I guess this is a part of the... Yeah, it is. And I've got some of I think I've got the Screams, and I've got a couple of the others. Anyways, it's pretty cool. Kind of funny that they released all of these in conjunction with the... Venom, Let There Be Carnage. It makes sense. It's going to get sales. People are hyped up. They want to see new characters. And I believe Lasher is a new character. I believe. I could be wrong. Let me check that one. I could have swore Lasher was new. It's late, so I apologize. It's late here. Excuse me. No, not Lasher. First appearance of Silence, a new symbiote. Next book is Miles Morales. Bam. Good old TB. So in this issue, there is 5 comics. So here we go. We've got Ultimate Comics Spider-Man 1 through 5, which is cool. So I'm picking some of these up because I, at some point, will have some time, and I do want to catch up on these books. Especially the Miles Morales story. I've bought in a couple of the New Age Spider-Man stuff, and I feel like it's just going to get bigger and bigger. Anyways, that was my pull box and some books I pulled right off the shelf. That's kind of what I'm doing with this week's books as far as that goes. Let's go into some older books. Some of these I bought from AEGIS Comics of Alaska's Pop Shop, and then some of these other ones I just wandered around and picked them up. So first one off the top here is Avengers Standoff Welcome to Pleasant Hill, which is a hip-hop cover doing the Outcast. So much glare. I apologize for that. Hopefully you can see it like that. Super cool cover. I'm a fan of the hip-hop covers. I've bought a couple, that one's in pretty good condition. One of the other ones I bought didn't come in very good condition. Anyways, we've also got Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. Hopefully some of these like 80s Batmans and some of the stuff that you haven't seen a whole lot of action with, we'll start seeing more of that here in the near future, I hope. Anyways, here's a cool crossover book. 93. This is Savage Dragon with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I always dig these crossover books, especially when it's weird like that. I appreciate it. That was brought to you by Mirage Publishing, so think about that. This next book is just a cool book. I want to pull the year on this one because I think it's cool. There we go. So this is Peach Momoko, the Leth #3. And this was before she was hooked up and contracted with Marvel and those guys. So that's with IDW. It's a crow cover. Obviously, you can see that. You should be able to tell if you're a Peach Momoko fan. You could see her styles. This next book I just picked up because it was a cheap book. Same with the Astonishing X-Men, #10. These other books were pretty cool. I've looked at them, and then they were gone. And this is from somebody that abandoned their pull box. So in this case, they abandoned their pull box to support my comic collecting. So let me find this. I think I had an issue. I I might be wrong. 1 second here. I was having an issue trying to find one of these books earlier because of the dates on this. So what we're going to look at is Nightwing, which I am a fan of Nightwing, and I'd like to build my collection with some more Nightwing. That's a slow process given all the stuff, but at the moment I don't know why am I having issues finding him. So, actually this, let me go backwards. This is the first appearance of Defacer, an art terrorist. So this is a minor key, I would say. Here we go. Let's try to look this up. Let me sort this out a little bit, because there's 2 books that are the same and then one that is not. Regardless, I think they're pretty cool. Here we go. So we've got 2 books here, right here, and yeah, okay. So we're looking at Nightwing 78 right here. This is the variant cover by Scan. And this is just the, I believe, the A cover. Anyways, this is the first appearance of Melinda Zuko. So I thought that was cool. Actually, I looked for this book a couple of times and just didn't find it. Today I found it at my LCS, courtesy, again, of someone just dropping the pull box, which is really not a cool, that's really not a cool thing. You know, if you got to cancel, you got to cancel. But, I mean, I feel like there's a better way to do it. This next one is Nightwing 81. Also, both these books are in really good condition. This is the first full and cover appearance of Heartless. Melinda Zuko revealed to be Dick Grayson's sister. So, another key as well. So, that's kind of cool. This next one is just a book I'm putting in my collection. I've got some cool stuff. I'll probably do a run on a couple of videos. What I'd like to do is show you guys just some runs of my books. Berserker being one of the biggest ones. Okay, so this doesn't actually, it's not even in here. I was looking at Key Collector. Anyways, this is Static Season 1 variant cover. This is book number 2. So I've been digging the what they're doing with Static Shock and all of that. You know that there's a lot of conversations with Michael B. Jordan and his production company in regards to doing some work with DC, and there's high potential there. And it's just cool because the character's been around for 20 years, which shit, maybe over 20, 30, almost 30 years, and it's cool to see the character growing and getting this attention. And I hope that Michael B. Jordan does do something with it, but we also know Michael B. Jordan is tied to the new Kal-Zod Superman and everything else. Talking about that, I actually did a Superman episode over at the Culture Jack podcast, which I also do, so check out that. I've got links to everything down below, guys. That's it, man. That's all I got as far as new books today. I'm tired. It's late at night. I thank you guys for checking out the Breakout Daily. Hopefully, maybe you got interested in some of these books and you'll start working with your local comic shop. Or, again, you've got AEGIS Comics of Alaska. Their information's down below. We've got a ton of new videos we're working on. One set of videos that's going to be dropping here pretty quick is a huge comic haul from the Alaska Mini-Con here in Alaska that I got just a massive stack of books, a handful of really cool keys, and I did a 3-part video covering it because I started going and it was like, man, this is going to take way too long. So each video I think is between 10 and like 12 minutes. The last video is a little longer, but we cover a lot of comic books. We cover a lot of situations, and overall a great fun story. So that stuff's going to drop this weekend, and that's it, you guys. Thank you again. Make sure and take a moment, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Check us out on Instagram and TikTok. Instagram, we're at Break.Out.Daily. On TikTok, it's just Breakout Daily. Obviously here on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. We'll see you